Hi everyone,
guys. I'm Maria.
And I'm Antoinette.
And we are Ma. Episode 11. Oh.
Take your hand, darling.
Heavenly Father, we just thank you. We thank you for this week. We thank you, Father God, for what you have shown to us in this week as we've been fasting, Lord. We thank you, Father God, for what you're doing in this season, for all the people that have joined us, for all the people that are watching us, and we just pray that whatever comes out of our mouth is of you. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.
Amen. So, guys.
Today,
cultures, traditions.
Yeah. So we'll be talking about cultures, traditions, and and what's out there right now. Sorry, we got the laughs today, yeah? No. So, yeah, go on.
I was going to say, you could start mentioning the comment that you just mentioned to us.
Okay.
I don't think you should start.
No,
because that will just
too much.
like...
When did you... we come from London, England, yeah? We come from one of the most multicultural places. So it's a good conversation because we come from a multicultural place. When did you realise, do you put yourself in a cultural category?
So, for me,
Yeah.
that word for me. Yeah, okay. So, I think I've really started to think culture when my stepdad came into my life because he's Ghanaian.
Okay.
So I feel like I really picked up his culture, you know, rather than my own, because it's not that we don't have a culture, because we do, but we don't have the traditions and stuff like that.
And when you say that, you mean...
in the Caribbean,
in Caribbean
people, we have culture, but we don't really have traditions. Do we?
But like what?
So for instance, marriage. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like where I love the culture in Africa, where they do the change of clothes, where they have their traditional wedding and their white wedding.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't have a Grenadian dress to wear, and then I'm going to change it to my white. Do you get what I mean? It would just be a white.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You know, so I don't think we have... So I wouldn't say culture, because we have culture, it's tradition, you know. So when I met my stepdad, that's where, for me, tradition was great. And then I feel like for a long time I wanted to date that.
Oh yeah, I remember.
tradition.
Yeah, I remember actually.
You know?
Yeah.
I loved the African guy. Do you know what I mean? But I think I just liked the tradition. It wasn't really... Do you know what I mean? Now that I know, like, I just think I liked the whole tradition, the way... And they're very manly. They're very, you know... Yeah, I just like that. So
But then what put you off then?
Hmm?
Who said that?
So it's not that I've put off, but...
Or not, yeah. What made you... Because that's what you wanted.
I think I dated one. And it was the worst experience of my life.
Oh my gosh, she's in the camera.
Yeah.
But that's just one person though.
Yeah, but that's one person. But one person, that's all it takes sometimes. You know? Just someone to put you off. So I'm not put off of them. But before, I would maybe have dated them rather than my own. You know? So I would rather go for an African person than a Caribbean person. Do you get what I mean? Whereas now, it isn't about that. It's just whoever it is. Do you get what I mean? But I loved their culture. I just loved the actual culture. But it doesn't mean that you have to marry to have that culture, if you understand what I'm saying. Because if you have it in your family, you can use it.
Oh yeah, so you can just use...
Yeah.
Embed certain traditions and stuff like things that you like.
The traditions.
Okay, just use the traditions.
Yeah.
Or practice.
No, just use it.
Okay, how do you use the tradition?
So I just like the wedding part of it. So it's not anything else. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I said I'll use it, not practice it. No.
Oh, so you're saying that when you get married, you would...
No, I did. I just like from growing up, I've just loved it.
No, but when you say you don't have to, like for instance, marry someone with that tradition, then you can use
so
that
say
tradition.
like my stepdad is Ghanaian. If I wanted to incorporate that, I could. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I don't think I will. I just think I will just have an English wedding. That's to me now, like with everything that I know.
But you're saying before you would have liked to have come out in the traditional
Yeah.
Ghanaian...
Nigerian,
Nigerian
Ghanaian,
dress.
Kenyan, whoever it was. I just like.
Yeah, but if you want
the
to do
culture.
that, I wonder if that would be offensive.
Of course it
to
would.
not.
They'll be like, you jammers are using our joke. I mean, like, I don't know.
No, but say you wanted a dress that was embedded, like using the material of the...
Yeah,
I don't know, yeah.
still good.
It's not good, did you say?
No, you still
Oh.
I'm just saying it was the whole thing.
What about you, Maria?
Yeah.
What do you identify with, like, being from mixed heritage? What culture do you identify with?
I've been asked this question a few times, but and that people will be like, "Oh, what side do you choose, white or black?" And it's like I feel like I've been fortunate to have the mum that I have. That she's always like embedded both, like embraced both, so that I don't have to feel like I'm choosing, like I'm like pulled from one one post to another.
Do you think? Do you think? Sorry, just I just saying that. Do you think culture has to do with colour?
No, but it's just in terms of me being mixed race, half white, half black.
Yeah.
How it would be like, the English and the Jamaican side, for instance.
Okay, yeah, but I don't think that's like even within England. Yeah, we have more. That's what
Yeah,
saying.
I don't. I think
Multicultural.
England, as itself, doesn't actually have.
I think we have a few cultures here.
Yeah, we have lots of different cultures, so
Yeah.
it's easier for us, and I think we're fortunate in the sense that we can have different things. Like there's people in other countries that they've just got what they've got. They don't have the.
Yeah, we've got every single
Yeah.
culture.
So we get choice.
Yeah, we
here
get choice.
of what culture we want to be part of. So the only reason because you said the white culture and the black culture. Would it be fair to say that even maybe possibly your mum is part of black culture?
Yeah, well.
I would. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
So the only reason I wanted to
Yeah, and
put
that
in
makes
there,
sense.
so the conversation kind of rose in terms of culture, not colour.
Yeah.
If they tell us that, that's why I don't like using the word black, because black doesn't exist, brown does. But that's a whole other story. But when you talk about
Okay,
yourself as
yes,
brown,
maybe ask that question again.
yeah.
Yeah.
So culture is nothing to that. Even with everything Antoinette was speaking about, she didn't
Yeah, you did mention the colour.
She
Yeah.
didn't mention English culture though.
Yeah.
And she's English.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
so that's what I'm like, I've known.
No, but
I'm
you
joking.
No, but
And that's the thing,
all of
it's-
these
it's
cultures.
Yeah.
That's what makes us.
So because I wouldn't even think of that as a culture. I'm not even like that, but I just thought, when you're thinking, I live here, innit? So I'm not thinking that.
Yeah, but they do say that, England doesn't have a culture by itself. And that we have the cultures of others.
Yeah.
But I think that's what makes us unique, and I think that's why we should be proud that we have all of these different cultures here. But it's just unfortunate that we can't all get along in that way. Do you know what I mean? When it comes to the fundamentals of things.
It's true.
So it could be like, I don't want that food, I want that food, for instance. But then you're walking past someone that food is their culture or their traditional food, but you're not going to respect them as
Okay, it's like at work, yeah? You find that a lot, like, what's that smell? Of somebody's cultured food.
I just think
Get
it's rude to say to anybody's food.
But then what you have to understand is this. I'm not going to...
And why do you have to say that out loud?
But I'm not gonna bring fried fish into work and put it in the microwave. I wouldn't. And the reason why I just wouldn't is because I understand smells. I understand. You know what I mean? Whereas a curry goat or you don't care what. Do you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, at work that happens a lot. Like, and then ew, what's that smell? And I'm like, what do you mean, ew?
But the thing is, it's like it's already done. Like the food's already been warmed up. What is?
Yeah.
You already know somebody's warmed up their food. So you come in and making that person feel uncomfortable by saying, "Oh, what is that?" It's unnecessary.
Or whispering behind.
It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. It's already been done. It's not going to stop them from bringing that meal in next week.
They're going to bring it back, and they're going to bring an
already
even
know.
worse one next week. Yeah. Whatever it is, And because it probably tastes real good as well, innit? But it's just got the smell. But yeah, this is
I'm trying to think if I've taken fish to work, but I can't remember. But if you've had food on the Sunday and on the Monday, you want to bring your container to eat.
Yeah, just not fried fish, okay? Let's keep the fish at home, guys. But yeah, no, I just feel like, yeah, tradition is serious. And especially here, you know, because we don't have one. I would say that.
So we don't have our own
You don't think we have culture?
English.
English?
Culture.
No.
No, we do.
So for me, no.
So what don't you see as what you don't see? There's no culture in England.
No, I see their culture. Yeah, I see. I can't.
But would you say then you don't? You don't
comprehend my words right now. Yeah, so let's not do
You don't
that.
think you're part of the English culture at all?
Well, obviously, I'm English, you know, so I'm not saying that, but I've always maybe gone for my. I don't know how to word this. I don't know how to.
What day you'd go? You'd identify.
I identify as black, yeah. So, what I think is this: like, okay, I was having a conversation with someone yesterday, yeah, and they were saying to me about dating, whatever. So they were saying to me, could you date an Englishman, yeah? So I said, yes, I could, but I think I'm too black for him. And I don't know if you understand what I mean. Like, I'm too in my black culture where you might not, it might just be a difference. Do you know what I mean?
But you dated a white person before, didn't you?
Yeah, but why didn't I date them? Like, fully.
Oh, you didn't?
No, not fully.
Oh.
To be, here's my boyfriend, is it?
No,
You
I never
know
met him.
Like, no.
No, but I mean, like,
I wouldn't have expected that.
Guys.
but when like, just thinking of the school, like thinking of the school that we went to, or the area that we're from, and the environment.
Yeah, this is a Muslim area, Asian area. So I grew up with Asians.
Yeah, but there's white, black, and Asians. But I'm just saying, if someone
in
was
my
in
year, there
school-
was only 4 black girls. In my year, there was me.
What?
There was 4 black girls.
Really?
Who else?
I
No,
don't really
maybe
remember
about
your
5.
year
No,
like that.
maybe 5. Me, Deisha, Sophie, Hannah.
Felicity.
She went in my year. She was a year above us.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
She was
that.
older than us. Do you know what I mean? So maybe
5 people
out
in
of
your
all
whole year.
5 people that I saw, yeah. So maybe you was more. So maybe no, but there weren't a lot.
Wow.
I remember this area is a predominantly Asian area. Like, so
That's really interesting.
when I would go to school, so when I used to go to my cousins' schools, just black. Do you get what I mean? Just black people. Whereas for us, no. All my friends in my class used to be Asian, babes. I used to be going to open fast with them, Eid. What do they do? Like,
Ramadan, yeah. So
Ramadan.
what
Do you know
then?
if they
Would
were my
you-
friends?
Would you then have been attracted to, because that's what your group was then, was you attracted to?
Asian boys. No, when I was growing up, I feel like year 7, year 8, year 9, I didn't have a colour preference. I feel like boys was just
Yeah, but that's what I'm
boys
saying. So I'm saying, was
and
you
stuff like
attracted
that.
to, because they were. I'm not saying that's the reason why you were or why you weren't, but I'm just saying in that time, because that's where you was.
I didn't think nothing was wrong with them, but I always chose a black boy.
From early.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So my boyfriends at school were black. Do you know what I mean? And then growing up, obviously my first baby father was mixed race. You know, so that was a
Yeah,
difference.
so how was that then?
Yeah, that was a difference at first because his mum's black culture as well. Do you get what I mean? So I didn't see, it was weird. Even now, sometimes I'm like, you and a white woman and a black woman's funny. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because she knows both sides. But then it's like their grandparents was really, really English. You know, so when I saw them, it was like, hi. Like, you know, like, but yeah, it's just
Yeah, but then how did you feel around them? Like, because you're saying that.
normal. So normal. And even now.
But you didn't
like,
think that you was too black for them?
No, because they are they are, I don't know. I can't explain. It's like your mum. Like, I would come here and eat the same food that I eat at home. I wouldn't have to worry if did your mum use seasoning? Did your mum use salt and pepper? Like, I don't worry about that. I've come and eaten food that tastes the same. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, as you said, if you grow up, it's like you get some Asian people that know all about black people. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when I'm with you, it's not nothing, but it's when you don't know, you know? That I said to my friend, does your mum put seasoning on her thing? He said, you're a bit racist. I was like, how? And he's like, why do you care what she seasons the food with? It's not that I care, but if you're going to invite me around for dinner, I need the shot not to come in front of her face. Do you understand what I'm saying? So at least if I know, because we go to restaurants, they don't use all-purpose seasoning in the restaurant. And the food tastes nice. Do you get what I mean? So I just feel like...
It's funny that you say that, though, because I went to a pub that did like jerk chicken roast. I think that was their like niche at the time. So then I went back a couple years later thinking that this place is still going to be the same, but they've changed the chefs. So we've gone in there, sat down, but as soon as I've walked in, I'm like, oh, this doesn't
even the vibe.
I was thinking, I don't know if this is the same place. So then we've sat down, I've got the menu, and I'm like, seeing the food come out, and I said, is it rude to leave? Because this is not what I was expecting.
What was it?
It was just like proper traditional
like
English roast chicken. Like, you know, like the chicken leg might not be like cooked enough. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
So it ain't got that crispy brown looking.
There's probably not seasoning on there that would make it that way. So we left because I was like, I'm hungry. I don't want to waste my appetite on this food. But again, going back to what you said, I think it's just being in this country, being in London. I think
we got very confused. Like, think about it. There's white culture, black culture, and then we start going to countries. So already that we've excluded other people in terms of this colour thing. So whoever fits in the white and black category get to be in the white and black category. It doesn't say nowhere where you're from. You're just black. So that is a category and a bucket within itself. Then when you're white, you're just white in it. So that's a bucket within itself. But there's white people from Russia, Germany, Poland.
Now they've got that on the ticking list, isn't it? Where they never had it for so long.
But there's black people from, like, even when people say, like, Jamaica versus Africa, it's confusing your brain because you're going as an island versus a continent. You're not even saying the Caribbean.
Island versus continent. Plus, to other people that might not know, they're thinking, well, black people are either Jamaican or
African.
They don't even know about Grenada or St. Vincent or Trinidad.
No, you tell someone about Guyana, they're like Ghana.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the lack of calling us from where we're from, I think it kind of does a disservice to us, to everybody. Because when you the category black, but what does that mean? Doesn't mean it's not one black person. You've never met a black person anyway. And why don't they want us all to use the colour brown? Because the colour brown unites us all.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So they don't want us to use that. Then they give us black and white, and then we say Asian. Like that we're actually using like
it's true.
discussing each other from where that's now already in terms of finding your identity.
And it's funny because when we talk about identity and we talk about culture, it will be very difficult for me to strip back to think, okay, what is my culture supposed to be? Because I've got my mum's English, my dad's Jamaican, my stepdad's Guyanese, my godmother's Nigerian. Do you know what I mean? Like we've got a very diverse family, and I've been able to have different traditions and cultures from each.
That's just normal.
So it's just
So we should be able to actually be able to do whatever I want. If I feel like
yes, if you want a Ghanaian wedding
yeah.
without a Ghanaian man,
with a Jamaican man. No, I'm joking. No, but it's the truth though. I should be able to, but
it shouldn't categorize it. I think like, again, when it comes to people are people, don't it?
Yeah, but then their cultures. What I do realize is
I think it's just being respectful of them as well.
Every culture has a story, and I don't know their story. I just like your clothes, and I just like. But after reading the Deliverance, it's
Yeah, but
No. I'm not saying anything, but it just made me think that it's just not a dress, Antoinette. It's just not that you're walking down the aisle.
Is though.
It's not.
It is.
Okay.
It is,
Do you see that book? You could take it home with you.
we were just talking about that earlier.
You
So.
have the access, in this world that we're in the world. And it's probably a lot bigger than we think it is. So if we find out the real size of the world, we realize that we're all on the one side.
Yeah.
So everything we have on this side is of us. If you get what I'm saying, I can listen to reggae if I want and own it like it's mine.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say, it's just Jamaican music.
No.
But I think that's the beautiful thing about reggae, by the way, is that with reggae, anyone can be listening to it.
But
look how many people love Bob Marley. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying, but that goes for everything. But did everything resonate with everybody?
All right. What about the woman that's changed her color and she's white, but she's black? She's changed her skin to black, hair, melanin, everything, and she now says she is black.
So, how everyone
I swear to God, I'm gonna send it to you.
In terms of if you don't break down what I just broke down, and black is not even a color.
Yeah,
and everyone's brown and da. If you break that down, then it's okay for her to do that.
Yeah, she could do what she
wants.
wants.
Because if you want if it's just a colour, I could just change my colour, innit? Like people bleaching their skin, people making themselves darker and all of that. Yeah, if I'm saying that's what they want, whether it's tanning, whether it's whatever it is they're doing, people have the access to do it, innit? You get what I'm saying to you? So if your skin does it, your skin does it. If it don't, because we shouldn't be looking at colour anyway. So why should the fact that somebody can actually put a colour on themselves should make you actually question colour altogether? Say, for real. How does that determine who you are? Because somebody could just change.
She said she just feels like a black woman inside.
Yeah.
She feels like that inside, and her white skin doesn't reflect of who she is. I'm thinking if I woke up white tomorrow or a different colour, how would I feel?
Yeah, because you're proud to be. You're proud to be. What'd you say?
No, I'm just saying like. No, but I'm just.
No, but then you're proud to be who you are, and I think that goes
exactly.
back to being proud of the identity of who you are. So a lot of people have identity crises. They don't know who they are, what they stand for.
Because they told you who we are. They told us who we are. I've never met a grey person.
Yeah, but now that they've made identity something that you can choose, there's more confusion.
You can be a cat. You can be a tree. You can be.
You can't do it. That's why
they can identify themselves. Well, in this country and maybe in America. In this country.
Is it?
Donald Trump did.
Oh, in America.
But over here. But over here.
It's anything America says. We have to just be.
So it's banned now, yeah.
Pretty much here.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, because that was a bit weird.
Yeah. It's a period that we're going to talk about years from now.
Yeah. I know.
We're not able to identify anything.
I know.
But that's what I mean. When we talk about like God has fearfully and wonderfully made us.
Yeah.
Or made us but we're just saying that we're not who we are. And we're this and we're that and we're pots and pans, I think I heard someone.
Yeah.
How many races do you think in human?
Loads.
Nope.
How many races? 2. Black and white.
I don't know.
One race. One
human race.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's only one.
One race to race as well. When I was talking about Hebrews today, and saying that endurance to run the race is just one race to the end.
Yeah.
People hold on to this identity of their colour or their heritage, like what we was talking about. Yeah. And the thing is, it changes so quick. Do you know what I'm saying? Like within 2 moves, my grandchild could be white. So this whole thing we're holding on to from years ago, the people you might even, if you go back too many years, your whole colour is different.
Yeah, but then you have people that have had like throwbacks as well, so they are really.
The throwbacks happen within our kids. You know what I'm saying? My kids have got that throwback from our parents, well, from my parents, and from, you know what I'm saying, like they're lighter than me, and you know what I'm saying. It's just, that's what I mean. If we went back to your great grandparents, what colour are they? Where are they from? Your great grandparents.
No, I was gonna say I know great.
No, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or even if we look at our children.
Great.
Yeah.
So if we look at our children, so like your eldest daughter is the same mix as Kyla, and then if you look at my mum and her nan, but then another child coming afterwards, from them, people might be shocked that their grandparents are their grandparents. Because even someone that I used to work with, he dropped me home, and then I said, "I'll come and meet my mum." Like, and he was there, and he met, and he knew that she was white. But then when the next day he said, like, to be standing in like the hallway with me, my mum, Kyla, and him, he said he was just thrown off. He just couldn't piece it together. Like, he said it was just so weird.
Because how we've been programmed. And that's like I said to you, within 2 moves, you're a whole different race. Like, there's no such thing. We're only human race. So you're a whole different complexion.
Yeah, it's true.
Within 2 moves.
It's true.
Not even within like 5 moves or something. And then when you go back to like your parents, you've got 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 8 great-grandparents, 16 great-great-grandparents. Are you alright?
Yeah.
I'm like thinking.
So with them 16 people, you know how much different people's there?
It's true, because I could have been really dark with my grandparents.
That's
See,
my
my granddad was really dark. My dad's dad. But my dad is really dark. Do you understand what I'm saying? So he could have been dark.
Your features are not...
Yeah. But even going to...
Yeah, and do you know what? My friend used to say that to me. She's turn to the side.
Yeah.
Why is your features so straight? That's why I used to be like, loose, like, stop. She's like, no. Turn to the side. And she'd be like, oh my gosh, Antoinette. And I used to be like...
If you throw on a blonde wig and then your face up, that's it. You look like a white woman.
But even when I went to the 9 nights on Saturday, I just stood to the corner in the end, because the amount of people were saying, "Oh, are you Carol's daughter? Are you Delroy's daughter?" Because they could see, but they were like, it was crazy that it was just a complexion or a woman, and so many people were
just talking.
And I was just like, do you know what? Let me just yes.
Yeah, and one's white and one's black, but you're in the mixed race. Yeah, it's true.
You know,
but they could see from each of them.
You know, like you had cousins or something that was like, I got cousins that are quarter caste, so they're 3/4 black and 1/4
it's just half caste now, guys. That's mixed.
No, it's not. It's just mixed.
Half caste.
That's not. No, it's not that.
Half caste
No, it's not.
is not the
lexical.
lexical.
No, it's not.
Correct.
I remember someone said that to me, and I was like, "You mean mixed race?" But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but do you know? Sorry. We had this conversation at work. My manager, he's older, and he said mixed race is nothing to him. It's half caste. That's how he grew up.
Because he's from the 90s.
Do you get what I mean? So that's what it was. When we grew up, it wasn't mixed race. It was your half caste.
You're not allowed to use that word anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm just back in the day, Like,
yeah.
But do you get what I mean?
Not full cast.
Yeah, but my point.
The thing is, I don't. You know, like some people.
In school, that's what it was.
Yeah, and you know, like you would say that to someone, and they might get like so offended by it. But it's like I'll just correct them, like because it just I'll just be But it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm inside and I'm like.
Have you always said what? So from growing up. Because that was the word, it's not being thing, but the word
I guess
was
I don't remember when I would have not been using that, but I must have then if that was what it was.
Yeah.
That's one of the things they put there to confuse us.
Yeah, she's half a caste.
Mixed race people feel
What the hell?
than.
Yeah, or what's the other one? What was the other one?
Half breed.
Yeah, half breed.
No.
Am I a dog? Like, do we breed? Do we breed humans? That one.
Full pedigree. I'm joking.
But that one was. Like, come on.
It's just mixed with everything. So it's not even quarter caste no more. It's just mixed.
Mixed heritage.
Yeah, mixed heritage.
Mixed race.
No, it's just mixed. What are you?
If you had a baby with a cow, that's mixed race.
Because you're mixing the races.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cow race and the human race.
Yeah.
That's mixed
so it
race.
isn't. It is. It will just be mixed people.
Mixed.
And it doesn't matter how. You might have a tiny bit. It's just mixed.
But then you have the whole like being mixed and people saying, "Oh, you're not like shouldn't be with white people," or do you know like you're just frowned upon. Like so, for instance, I was the first mixed race person in my family, so there may have been like occasions where my mum might have felt uncomfortable about that, like not herself with me, but like there was family at that time because it was so new that it was like, okay, you might distance yourself from them until like older ages when she's left the educational side for them to figure out themselves, and then as time's gone
on the white side or the black? On the white side.
Yeah, that's happened to every single one of my cousins I've been with.
Yeah.
Like when they were first born, they went certain places and people were like, get that.
Yeah, out of
there. Don't know, word like that.
No,
but maybe she protected us from that, so it didn't.
That's how a lot of it was.
It
was.
Yeah.
It really was. In the 80s, 1,000,000% it was. You know, them grandmothers and them white grandmother and them black grandmothers. It was on both sides. It wasn't just, you know.
Yeah.
That's why if someone from the other culture chose the other side, they have to
go.
Yeah,
to the other side. That's
Yeah.
why when I say to you, like, I understand that probably your mum she's of black culture. Because our culture, we can, in terms of naming black, black is only a culture. It's only the name of a culture to me. Because then it's accessible to loads of people. It's black culture. We know what black culture is. We know what white culture is. And there's a lot of black people I know that are in white culture.
Loads. We looked at each other like we know one. We don't. We looked at each other like we know one. We don't. Like,
You know, would you be like,
no. But if you saw the look,
Because I think that was the look of like,
do we know? Like, do we? Yeah, it's
there's
true.
loads of people. It's just that the other cultures are not as accessible. The ones that are called Asian, the ones that are called the actual Turkish, and we can't. Those cultures are not accessible because they're not a color.
Yeah.
So they made white and black culture the main things of this earth. So now the Asians and everyone else, they're trying to all become either part of black culture or white culture as well, to a certain degree. Do you get what I'm saying? When you come to the western side of the world.
Yeah.
But if you go back to the Caribbean or you go back to Africa, you realise they have their own cultures there.
100%.
That's why we have to understand that we have our own culture,
100%.
You know what I mean? Because we never felt comfortable here, so we never really called ourselves English. That's from our generation as well. But when I'm teaching my kids, you're English.
Yeah. That's what I teach my kids. You are English. Yeah.
But we never.
you might think that's cooler than that, or you might want to say, because even like with growing up, it's like people would say, "Oh, they're Jamaican." But their parents weren't even born in Jamaica either, let alone them. Do you know what I mean?
I have never ever claimed I'm Jamaican, and the smasher is this. Yeah, it's really bad, because maybe you just automatically think I'm Jamaican.
But your dad is Jamaican.
I know, but he is not. You see what I mean? You see? Okay, so imagine.
So both of your parents are Grenadian?
No, so my dad is from, I think.
She don't know.
Because I think you're Yardy too, the way you carry on. Yeah? But no, but for real, like, my dad is from St. Vincent and Trinidad.
Oh, cool.
And my mum is full Grenadian.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So if you saw my dad, you would think he's...
I thought he was, maybe.
He's
but I haven't,
Jamaican, but he's not. Do you get what I mean? Sorry, Dad, if everyone thought he was. But do you get what I mean? No, I'm not Jamaican. And anywhere I go, that's the first thing people say to me, you're Jamaican. Like, yeah, innit? No, I'm from Grenada. They're like... And remember, I just claim my mother, sometimes, Grenada. Yeah? And they're like... Then when I'm like, no, my dad's from St. Vincent, they're like, really? And I'm like, I don't understand what you're really in about.
Yeah, I knew your mum was Grenadian, but I thought your dad was Jamaican.
No, so even my kids now, they're Jamaican. So they give me joke, innit? Because I forget that they're Jamaican sometimes. When they say, I'm like, you're not from Jamaica. They're like, we are. And I'm like, oh yeah, you are. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we're not.
But
I'm not.
the main countries. It's like Nigeria for Africa.
Yeah.
Jamaica for the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Like, people don't try nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They'll be surprised. Even when I say Kenya, they're like, oh.
I think it's got better in the last 2 years.
Yeah, it used to be where's that before Lion King.
But now they know. They know. Yeah.
You're on the map.
I feel like now, in the last 2, 3, I don't know how many years yet, but I feel like now a lot of people are more, they understand that there is more than just Jamaica and Nigeria.
Because we're the internet.
Yeah.
We wasn't born into that. We came when we was about 12, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if one culture was seen as maybe cooler than the other, then people might have been like...
In my 1984, I'm born, and in school, Nigerians, Ghanaians, I don't know, Africans, y'all used to say you was Jamaican. Yeah, because you didn't want to be called Af.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Achi. Or whatever the hell they used to say.
Yeah.
But it was. Now, are you mad? Nigerian people, Ghanaian, whoever, they are proud.
I think that's beautiful.
They would never say they're Jamaican now.
But that's what I was saying to you earlier. Like, I was
never.
Because my country wasn't like that. I never felt the in-shapes. I was the only African youth, but I wasn't the only African youth.
Yeah.
So I wonder what changed that then. I wonder what changed that, where people started being more proud of who they are.
I'm joking.
No, you're right.
No, but
Why are you joking?
Oh well, Afrobeats, yeah.
I honestly don't know the answer, but I think
Afrobeats.
it's a beautiful thing that people feel more comfortable in who they actually are
Yeah.
and who
I
their
think-
identity
yeah.
is
Why
who
do
they're
you think people
from.
so
But
comfortable saying they're Jamaican?
What was it?
Reggae. It's that simple, you know. Like,
I
Bob
thought it was
Marley-
dancehall, Queen. Dancehall, okay, walk on top, walk on bomba clap. You know what I mean? Like that's what I remember in school. Like the rules used to come. Like,
But
I'm joking. It's
the
true. It's
music
true.
that made everyone proud to be where they're from. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Because
Yeah, when
it's
you-
amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
And that.
We wanted to be from Queensbridge. You know that? That's the
What
project.
That's her. She wanted
Oh,
to
yeah,
be.
but even me and my friends, when we were young, I'm Mob Deep, I am
yeah.
This is
was
Maria.
there. You know what I'm saying? But we weren't there. You know what I'm saying? Any part of the ends was called Queens. Everyone was like Queens, the Queens. You know what I mean? Queens Crescent or whatever.
Yeah,
it
what
was.
did I want this to be?
And then in Hackney, they do actually have Queensbridge Road.
Yeah, Queensbridge Road, and everybody would like if you was on Queensbridge, that's it.
You're from
we're in the bridge, we're in the bridge. You get me? Queensbridge.
Maybe because that's where I grew up. You know, I'm not joking.
Look where that is. That's the actual project. You don't want to be from there, bro.
Yeah, no,
But,
no.
What the music does to you. I'm saying music makes you want to be from places you're like you're supposed to want to be,
it's
but also makes you proud of where
true.
you're from.
It's true.
But there it actually looks like they've done it up now.
It's like Hackney and Tottenham.
Yeah, Hackney's up to Hackney.
It's like
No, but I'm saying
you want to be from
Queensbridge in
Hackney.
America,
Yeah.
Do you want to be from Hackney? But yeah, they're like, yeah, I'm from Hackney, blood. Yeah, because it looks like Crackney. No I'm joking. It did. It's fixed up right now. It's fixed up. But yeah, I grew up in Hackney. Do you know what I mean? Like, wow.
But it's great. It's yeah. I think that's just in all different places of the world, isn't it? They just
Yeah.
change it up. Because when I went to Queensbridge when I was 30, I had to I couldn't go there by myself, and it was a risk even going there. So me and a few girls.
Why?
We went
Because
there.
it's dangerous.
Yeah, it's one of the most
So why did
notorious.
you want to go there?
That's where Mobb Deep and Nas were from. So I'm in America. I'm in New York. I wanted
You want
to
to go to the streets? Watch out! Can you imagine them walking out the streets singing their songs?
So we went, we went, and then
Was
I
it
remember I wasn't scared, but
Okay.
but then Carlene was like, I said, well done, girls, thanks for coming with me. Like this is one of the most notorious. Afterwards,
So you didn't
when
tell
people
them?
are calling us, like, and then I said, no, look, let's just go. And then she's like, why would you bring us?
It's true. Imagine they got killed off. Shut up.
But then when I went-
But
But when I went a couple years ago, it was okay to go by myself. Like I asked the cab driver to wait,
What, when you went by yourself?
and I waited for asked the cab driver to wait, but it was just.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying is why that's that's an estate, not estate projects, yeah, like estates.
Yeah.
And even that we're looking to be like just from music.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
same
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
power of music.
Like it was music. It was Nas's birthday when we got there, so I was like, I need to go today. I want to go today, just to be there. But yeah, it was music.
It's music. So when you said Afrobeats, it's not wrong. Because that's when I started realizing where men are actually from. That's part of
That's when they were coming out. Everyone was Jamaican before. You thought you was the only African.
You left me to deal with it.
Wow.
You actually probably even fought me
funny,
with the Jamaican guys. That
Wow, yeah, you know they're cussing you out. Yeah, you're African. You're African.
Are you say that?
Well, it came in my head, but I wasn't even gonna say it.
Listen.
No.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm just saying
That's what they would
people
say.
would be, and that's
listen,
bad,
a lot
man.
of time when people didn't think I was African, they just diss Africans in front of me as well. And I have to be like, yo.
What did you do?
I'm African.
Oh, would you call it out?
Huh?
Would you call it out?
Always.
Okay.
You
are that guy, though, yeah.
I grew proud to be like my granddad's a big person in Kenya. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it
Okay.
wasn't a thing where I didn't see us as low. Whereas everyone else's programming is don't toy we are African. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
no, it's not a
because
joke.
we didn't get here on a proper thing.
But
Yeah. Say you're Jamaican.
Yeah.
Say yes.
Your name is Leroy.
Yeah. It's true.
Your name is Leon.
It's like, Sean.
Yeah.
And then you hear his mother saying, hola! You get me?
But I remember one time when I said, "Oh yeah, like my well now I say my grandparents are Jamaican because my dad wasn't even born in Jamaica, but I don't know, I think he'd say he's Jamaican, but I remember someone saying, "Oh," and then they were like, "Oh, what is your dad's name Delroy?" And I was like,
Yeah!
"It is like actually.
No, that must have been fun.
And my stepdad's name's Rodney.
Rodney, you got the same Rodney Adele, right? Typical.
He's African, you know?
Imagine.
He might have got told to say that.
You know that?
Because you know it only falls and horses. Oh boy, Rodney.
But it's something
No, my
right.
stepdad's Guyanese actually. And yeah, he wouldn't be saying who's Jamaican.
You see? But
Oh, it's funny.
It's information, isn't it? But what have you noticed about has there been any things that have, as you've got older, that have affected you and you've understood, oh, it's a cultural thing? Because I think this is the only time where we actually get it. When you're in your 20s, you're just partying with whoever and your friends and da-da-da-da. In your 30s, you had your kids and that, but like, by the time you get to this age, you get to actually analyse a lot of things. You analyse the differences in culture, the differences in even religion, and how people look at things. So you might be reading the same book but looking at it in different ways.
Yeah, we would look at it different because we grow different. The way you live in your home is different. Everything is different, you know?
In Ethiopia, we're all still like 32, 33.
See, I noticed the difference in, culture when I moved areas as well.
Yeah.
So I've always lived down here. I've always been a certain way. When I moved to Romford, it's different. You know, the two younger children and the two older children are from two different places. You know, Khalil and Marnie, like, you're right, mate. Like, you know, like sometimes Khalil is talking and I'm like, yo, son, you're right.
You would have lived back here.
Never, ever. But
when you first left, was it like, oh,
it was
you
horrible.
apprehensive?
It
Like
was.
you didn't want to.
So when I first left, it wasn't good because like I used to be sitting in my room and I hear, "Oh, yeah, chocolate, milky." Do you get what I mean? Like, and I used to be like, and then Junior would be like, "That's rude! How dare you!" But remember, he's from here, so he understands. Soon as someone says something about your colour, it's bad. Whereas the children that's growing up in Romford, I feel like it's something you used to do. So if someone's calling you chocolate milky and you're there ha-ha-haing, my children will instantly put their back up. That's racist, what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do you know?
But I do think, it's the...
Whereas I don't think Khalil and Marnie are aware of the culture difference. I can't explain it. They are because of in their home. But outside, so Marnie's friends are all white. Like, do you get what I mean? And I'm like, sometimes, Mom, don't you got no black friends? She's like, no. I'm like, oh, okay. Do you know? But whereas, if I wanted to say something, I wouldn't. Because that's how she's growing up. This is where I've brought her to Romford. As much as I lived down here, I don't think I had white friends. I had maybe one or two. But my majority of friends are black or mixed race down here. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I had white and mixed race. White and Asian friends in primary, and then when I went
You found
school.
black people.
Secondary throws you into categories. You see, like in primary school, my friends was all different cultures. Like, you know what I mean? My best friend was Greek.
I think actually I was in white people's. I grew up in Burbage, and I used to like Take That. Take That used to be my favourite band. Like everything till I moved to Walthamstow, and then I met T and them, and they were really like just black girls, innit? Do you get what I mean? So then I started rolling with them, and then I kind of found myself, because before,
I feel like in primary school, I think that when on my 10th birthday, I had all things Take That.
Yeah.
My bedding.
I was.
This, that, and
I knew
other.
every word. I knew everything.
That to E17.
No,
Yeah, I mean,
no.
I didn't
I went from
Walthamstow
Take That to
boys.
Drew Hill.
Okay.
Straight away. You know?
Yeah, it was a big
But I was.
Like,
Even
look at
as
me,
a
like
thing.
I'm saying Take That, and then now before that we're talking about Queensbridge.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's the truth.
No.
what a big.
No, but that's because what we had access to.
But I feel like also, I remember one day I went swimming and I only had white friends and I didn't wear my swimming hat because I felt embarrassed. And then when I got home, but remember her hair shrivels, isn't it, in the plaits. So my mum must have been washing me and she smelt my hand. She was like, "You got bleach in your hair. Did you not wear your swimming hat?" I was like, "Yeah, I did. I'm sure I'm gonna lick down." Yeah. But then I couldn't. It's not I was embarrassed, but obviously I was embarrassed that I was the only one that had to wear a swimming hat, whatever. But when I moved down here, this is where I really started being like, It was about the black culture, the black boys, the black... Do you get what I mean? So, yeah. Started to see different things. And then I moved up there. Do you get what I mean? And it's totally different. So now when I come down here, I'm going to be honest. Me walking down the street at 1 o'clock in the morning when I used to live here was no problem. I would walk past the gang. Me walking down the street now at 1 o'clock in the morning, my eyes are like this.
But do you think that's your age and your...
No, because I don't want to get robbed.
Yeah. The age of maturity comes with, like, everything that you've been through the scene is in your brain now that you can't do again. Like, you know, like when you're young, you ain't seen nothing. So first experience.
Like leaving raves and you're just walking home like late.
My mum always used to say to me, something can happen to you. You can get kidnapped. You can get raped. My mum has always said this to me. I just be like, whatever. Coming in the house at 3 o'clock. I walked from Felicity's house all the way home. Now, my child doing that, I would get so angry. Do you understand? So I understand. Do you get what I mean? Because we understand the dangers as well. Whereas you don't.
But that's what I was saying in terms of your age and things like that.
Do you get what I mean? So yeah, now I have fear in it as well. So not fear like that, but fear. I understand things.
Mindful of
mindful. Yeah, not fair. Sorry,
putting yourself in.
We'll take that off. No fear.
And putting yourself in certain situations.
Yeah.
But when you spoke about like in Romford being called like colours of chocolate or something like that. They do that in other countries as well.
Is it?
Yeah, so like if I go to a different country, I've been called cappuccino, caramel, Shakira. Like, do you know what I mean?
To describe you.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so then.
But that's a compliment in their countries. Because with black people or people of colour, you're either poor or you're rich. There's no middle ground for them. So they're even looking at you like you're a celebrity. So when I start going to other countries, they're like, these are celebrities. They're not like them, not that selling the whistles and
yeah. It's true. The judgment is bad.
Yeah, the judgment is bad.
The judgment is bad.
But it's bad, but it's bad.
And the judgment is like it happens so much here as well. So like if we take for instance, obviously like I work in around a lot of in different buildings and stuff like that. So you have different people that need to maintain that building, but then you'll have some buildings or some companies that would frown upon like the cleaners and stuff like that. But meanwhile, they're doing that job because they've done everything else and they just want a chill job. You don't know that they're probably a doctor, got PhDs, masters, put their whole children through uni and all of these things. But you're just looking at them like, that's their job.
Yeah. But the people automatically look at people in lower jobs as shit. Like, not being rude, but they do. Cleaners, like, they ain't got nothing where they have, as you just said.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
All that perception is crazy because, again, when it comes to making money, you can't follow perception. You know, like, people used to look down on barbers, but look at barbers nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, you look down at that African cleaning woman. Go to her country, bruv. She is richer than you. Do you understand?
Even here?
No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, but I get what you mean.
Sure, when you go to her house is the whole of this complex. Do you understand what I'm saying?
They need to know that she's probably, because of how hard she works.
Yeah. I'm telling you, more than everyone. Do you understand what I'm saying? But then you will look at her like she's like just a cleaner or just a security guard. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, some are just cleaners and some are just same way. Some people are just normal people, innit?
Anytime you get like a relative or something that comes from another country, they came to stay, they always end up doing better than us. You know what I mean? Because they have a hunger that's different to us.
Yeah.
And the ones there, the hunger's totally different. For a few years, they can lock in straight away. But we're just having fun. We're in our country.
It's true.
And even like the saving and the like stewarding of money and stuff like that.
Literally.
Like because they might have had less in terms of monetary wise. It's like they're not wasting.
Exactly.
Whereas here it's like we're wasting because we take for granted what we've had.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why it's important to travel and go to different countries because
see, from I've started to go to different countries, one thing, I know this might sound a sad thing, but you see when I walk down the street, and I've got a tramp outside the cash point asking me for money, the way I have to talk now is, does the cash point do change? I'm sorry, because they're really high chested now,
because some of them are not.
Yeah, but do you know what? Do you know that we live in a country that you don't have to be homeless? You don't have to have a job.
Exactly.
You get benefits. This is one of the bestest countries to live in. This is why everybody's trying to sneak in here. And then, as you were saying, like, oh, go back to your country, go back to your country. But then people are the most hard-working people, as you said, you know, because of these reasons. So I don't, like, poverty here, poverty and being down is two different things. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they choose to be that crackhead on the road. They choose. This is a choice. Yeah, you don't choose homelessness. There's a difference between a homeless person and a crackhead person. Do you understand? A homeless person will say to you, "Oh, do you want a sandwich? Yes, please." Not no, sorry, can I have a cigarette or can I have an alcohol instead? Do you get what I mean? So,
but it's funny that you say that because last week I was coming back from Bournemouth and these 3 guys got on. They were maybe late 30s, early 40s.
Sorry, I was on the phone. I was on the phone.
And I was flabbergasted, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they've come on with like their duffel bag, they're sitting there, and one of them is really schooling him on the others on how to get more pip, how to check into a hotel. All of these things, and then I'm listening to this, and because I'm literally sitting behind them. So at first I was like, "Why are you going to come and sit here? Like, it's a quiet part of the train, and you lot are coming." I didn't even talk to them, but they asked me for a pen so that they could fill in their forms, and I couldn't even. That's how stunned I was. I couldn't even speak. I just took my pen out. I just gave them the pen.
Like, we live in a country here where people think that they'll try and stunt on you with pip. Yeah, and I'm not saying obviously whoever needs it, they need it.
Yeah, but that's the frustrating thing, because there are people that need these things, but there's so many people that have outsmarted the system that the people that actually need certain things.
It gets harder for them.
It gets harder, or they want to take things from. They want to take things from other people, like this country. Like, so you can have. I'm
not knocking no one's hustle, yo.
I'm not knocking it either. I'm not knocking. It is what it is. I'm not knocking it either.
I feel like you lose what you could be.
Yeah, because you're getting the freeness.
Yeah. You lose the.
But that's why every other person can be who they want to be, because they just don't have the freeness. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they have to put that extra in.
Yeah, I mean, like, there wasn't nothing to say to them, because I'm not gonna.
Babe, it's your hustle.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I was just like, I was actually sitting there thinking, this guy is smart.
Do you know what I mean? If I could get people and not go to work no more.
He said, just keep your receipt and take it to the job centre and they'll claim.
Do you see what for the travelling?
Like, I can't remember what it was.
Keep the receipt for the train.
I like it good because, again, like I say, no challenges. You don't get closer to God that way. You know, some people say, I've got a job, but all I do is sit there. I'm like, you think that's a good thing? You're just getting paid to waste your life.
Yeah,
and
day in,
that's
day
exactly
out.
what you're doing, wasting your life away.
You're wasting your life. Same when we're talking about crypto. You know, like all that things like crypto and stuff, anything that's a get
you was
quick
talking
scheme,
about that earlier.
Anything that's a get rich quick scheme, what do you think is going to eventually happen? Like, I always said this, me and him, we lost fees in the crypto as well. We
just thought we was going to get out quick.
I wasn't surprised. I was like,
I wasn't surprised, but I thought we would get in there quicker than them.
Comes for free. Don't worry, when I was optimistic. Bags. Don't get twisted. We got money.
I was getting bonuses for who I was bringing as well, so I felt bad.
I remember that. Sorry, I wasn't here at the start of the conversation. I actually remember that.
But all I'm saying is, anything that comes out, pyramid schemes. People come out with these pyramid. I join the pyramid.
The people in the beginning always eat.
Partner. All these guys.
Nah, partner's good. Okay, partner is trustworthy, especially with Mar.
Depending on who he's doing the partner.
Yeah.
People ran off with partners.
100%. 100%.
That's wild, though. If you really think about it.
But what you have to understand is this. Imagine this,
Imagine running off with your people's money.
Partners, but remember this. Partners is sometimes far or near. So you might have someone just running a partner, So it's just like someone coming out saying, I'm running a partner, putting it on Instagram. There's people so much fast people, There's so much fast people in this life.
What do you mean, put a partner on Instagram?
Imagine
Stop being silly.
Maria, imagine, listen, imagine today I said, he wants to join a partner. Yeah? Remember,
No,
I've
stop
got
it.
this thing. So you're going to get people that are going to think, oh my gosh, this money. Oh my gosh, all right, £500 each month or whatever, yeah? Then you're going to get 10 bags out of it. Don't worry. The first person gets, the second person gets, the third person gets, the fourth person gets. The rest of the 10 people that are waiting,
No, that is.
And that's that one. What about
people are robbers.
what about the money got robbed? I've heard that one before. Yeah. What about something's happened with this and this person that was close to them and the person that was involved in the card as well has gone missing.
I've never been involved
Well,
in a
people
partner
got
like
people
that so
got
far.
robbed from their partners.
Yeah.
Got robbed. The money from the money that people put in from
The
a partner.
person that's running the partner usually robs it. So like even when there's
And they're saying that they got robbed.
Yeah, I knew someone that was doing it with someone in Birmingham. I was like, Birmingham, and you're here.
Yeah, that's far.
So what?
So you don't even know what they look like. You
Even
don't.
if
You
they
got.
rob you, what are you gonna do?
I was in a partner for years and I've never ever knew what the woman looked like.
You see, look,
But
it's trustworthy.
But she came recommended by somebody.
So it was my mate. It was his partner, and he brought me in. And I've even up to the other day, I texted her. I don't even know who she is still, and I'm like, "Hey, is this Antoinette?" So we've never met, but we've had. So she knows I'm good for it because I pay.
Yeah.
So she will take me back anytime. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I will go anytime because I know she pays. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's the truth.
It has to be that solid.
It has to be a trustworthy person.
Yeah.
So what you have to understand is it's like this. I can run a partner, I will bring you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, and it's not that I'm not trustworthy or whatever, but it just makes it solidified.
Yeah, but
Do you
that's
understand what I'm
so
saying?
you're telling me that we could have put on Insta, oh, Mara running a partner.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
is
And
wild.
you had the same for
Yeah.
people. Send you money.
That is what. But then what? How to flip it on the other side with them not giving their money? They've got their hand, and then
Yeah,
you
but
don't see them
then
again.
that's where we, as the people that's doing it, we wouldn't do it like that.
Yeah, no,
You
but I'm just
understand?
saying,
But
you're
yeah,
saying
you would.
that
Yeah,
could-
if you
someone
want,
could
if
do
we
that.
wanted to be robbers, we would do it like that.
Yes.
That's the fastest way to rob someone.
Exactly.
How much times have you heard that someone went and they on Instagram? I don't know what it is, but I've heard it happen a couple of times. And you have to go to the shop and you pay them money and they give you a voucher, and you have to come back and do the voucher. Babes, there's a few people out here running this scam on
I haven't
Insta.
heard them. I know that there's
Yeah?
some that
You've heard what I'm? Yeah. So I don't know exactly the
that
thing, but
hack
I've heard.
people's Instagram and then they're asking for money and stuff like that, or the
because
link.
you've
Like
got
I get that,
bare
but
thousands in that. You know, like celebrities Instagram. Because for them to get that back, it's gonna be.
yeah. Like I get that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But partners outside, like I feel like if I'm going into a partner with you, you need to know who the person is,
Yeah.
because I'm coming.
You're thinking back in the day.
Yeah, you're thinking of
I'd
the
just-
little suey. Do you know what I mean? Like you're thinking of your mum and your grandma.
No, so mum
That's
and-
trustworthy partners.
Yeah, so my mum and my mum would be in a partner with my gran, and my gran would know someone, and then them times it was cash. So like,
Yeah,
so it's like £20 a week,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You take it to someone's house, they
Yeah,
hold it for you.
yeah,
There's that.
yeah.
But then there's the partners that we've had. You transfer it to someone's account
Yeah, but
or
it's
whatever.
always
If you're the
been
first one-
trustworthy
Yeah, but if you're the
people.
first one, that's if it's the first time that you're entering,
You have to go
then you
last.
go last.
Yeah.
just until you realise that you're
Yeah.
trustworthy too.
When the
But
technical transfers, game over. I'm telling you, that cash handle, it was so secure because this person's coming to
Yeah,
Yeah.
at your house.
to
I
your
believe.
house, I
Yeah,
know where I brought
yeah,
it to,
yeah.
I
You
brought it
know
to
where
the
you
house.
brought it to.
You understand? Like I know where everything like tracing this money is.
Yeah, because of the house. Yeah, I get.
Transfer.
But that's what I'm
Who's
saying in terms
transferring
of strangers. That's wild
Yeah,
to me.
I just feel
like my
like
sister-in-law, she had one for years, so many of us was in that,
Yeah.
and my friends
I
as well.
came in
But
that
she
as
would
well,
say,
'cause I
yeah,
didn't know,
yeah.
and I don't know her.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But I knew
But
you.
you would say, and
you
she would
understand?
say, Maria, if they're coming, make sure they're good for it, or you're
gonna
or
pay.
you're responsible.
And that's
But
what I
the
do
thing.
think. Because even now I'm like, yo, you know I'm responsible. So
And then the other one that we
you know what
had,
I mean? Don't
the other
remember-
one outside of her, was you in that? Yeah, you was in that one.
I think I've been in all of them, but I just pay you the money.
Yeah, but the other one.
Yeah, I was in that one
Oh,
too.
you was?
Yeah.
And again, that's
Yeah. I
cultural.
was in that one too.
This is a cultural thing.
Yeah, because it was a way to see. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
because not
Maybe they don't
everybody.
know what partner
Do you know
is.
what partner is?
Exactly.
So tell them what it is.
I don't think you can.
So it's like a
cultural thing.
It's a savings.
Yeah.
yeah, it just allows people to put, like, for instance, £100 a month, and then you get 1,000 if there's 10 people in there, or 1,200 if you're
Yeah.
doing it for the whole year. But some people would charge, so you might get a little bit.
Yeah. What I think it was really for is maybe back in the days, like maybe our parents, they wouldn't have actually come with got the £1,200 just like that to do nothing with,
Yeah.
you know. So them getting that £1,200, that's how they bought their cars,
Yeah.
all their furniture,
Or some people couple hands in their houses.
Huh?
With how they banked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even I think that's how we went on holidays as well.
Back in the day, you'd need a few of them, and you'd be getting your house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? When you think of the
Yeah.
prices of those
partner.
times, yeah.
When you think about
I need that now.
when our grandparents came over, yeah, they weren't allowed to open banks.
I said that's why it started. Do the partner.
Yeah. So they
Yeah,
kept the money
sure.
within the community. Do you get what I'm saying?
But that's the thing. That's the keep it
Keeping the money
within your community,
yeah.
within your circle, within your people,
Yeah.
not this. That's wild to me. I'm sorry. I think.
So if you hear anyone saying that, it's not good.
Every
You know what I
other
mean?
culture knows about money in their community.
But it's just done different ways.
Yeah.
But we don't have a culture, so we don't. That's what I'm saying. They gave us the cut. They gave us a color, not a culture. Like you gotta say. Whereas the Jews keep the money in their circle. You know what I mean? Let's say Pakistani, rather than me just saying the Asians. You know, the Pakistanis keep their money in their circle. The Bengalis keep their money.
And they support each other as well till one person gets the shop, second person gets the shop, third person gets the shop.
Or
That's
even
like
their
that's
houses.
like
Yeah,
their
their houses,
partner.
yeah.
That's
But
their house
houses as well,
partner.
so you live together.
Yeah, and then you
support
grow
each other, and then
you grow. You know.
White people and black people are the closest in culture. And we don't even realise that. Like, especially like just how we do things. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Like, we are actually closest in culture, but they try to make us feel like
We're furthest, yeah.
But that's the thing. You cause divide, so then you can't be unified.
Because they come from black people. You know what I'm saying to you? Like white people come from black people don't come from white people. So like black people can still breed a white person. Two black people we can have a white child with blue eyes and blonde hair. Like, you know that, right?
I've seen it. I've seen the twins that come out different.
Yeah. There's people that like from a black woman you can get any colour.
Yeah, but from a white woman you can't produce any colour, is the truth.
No. But it looks she has a black man.
Yeah.
And then, that's what I'm saying. But it always goes back to the brown thing. You know what I'm saying? So once you understand that a bit more, it explains. It kind of breaks down the divide.
It's true. Because you do get black people having kids with blue eyes and stuff.
Or you say that, but then there'd be something else to complain and divide us on. Do you know what I mean?
I think we've got.
Like when we talk about London and being multi-diverse and stuff like that, we should be getting along. We should be setting the standard for other countries and other places, but we don't, because
But that's
we're
what
just.
this conversation's doing. I think that what people think is going to change the standards is something totally different. It's just a conversation. You know what I mean? Look how many times we just talking about earlier, like where you all know someone for years and they think that they had a total different understanding of what they thought you were
I
thinking.
think I think some people's culture is big, because remember when we went Romania, and like I've gone to Romania, and you know, like over here obviously there's thousands of Romanian people, but we see Romanian gypsies, right?
Okay,
So I've gone to Romania and I'm waiting to see the women with a gold tee on the street. When I come back from the airport, I said to him, "Where's all the Romanian gypsies?" He said, "In London." I couldn't believe it, because in Romania, it's
I didn't know that's what you was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting.
Do you know what? It's like,
makes sense. I get
if
what
I
you're
say
saying.
to you, you're going to go to Jamaica, yeah? You know you're going to see jerk hands, you're going to see the man them on the corner of the road. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if I said to you, okay, cool, let's go to, I don't know, just say Brixton, for instance, yeah? And you went and where the man them all chilling outside the barber shop, boom, boom, boom. If you took them back to their country, that's exactly what they're doing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas the Romanian gypsies that are sitting on the corner with their babies in England, they are not doing that in their country. Their country doesn't even look like that.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's true.
So I was shocked, you know, and then that shows that they're bringing a kind of a thin culture like to our brain, because they're making us think that this is what your country is like and that's what you do there, and it's not.
It's not.
Do you get what I mean?
It's
So
like
some
American
people's
people.
cultures, we can't just
It
judge them while the people here.
I think Chinese people do kung fu.
Yeah.
Every Chinese person does kung fu in the show. You know?
It reminds me of this time though. Yeah, I was going, Millennium Bridge.
Yeah.
In Southwark. So I was coming down, but then it's like you're going like that, like so you're walking up to come down, and there was these guys that were there, and they were playing like dice or something like that, but they all knew each other. But they were
money, yeah.
But they were pretending that they didn't know each other. So I saw them, talk, congregate, talk, have their plan, break off, and then them calling them while I've walked around, and then they're getting other people to come and join them, but they know each other. And I was just like,
and say, sister, how much do you think? And then that one's like, oh yeah, I want to put in too, and he's part of it. Wow. Do you see what I mean? And in their country, nothing is going on like that whatsoever. That's their hustle here, isn't it? Really.
Look at how we complain about police. Like if you go back to Africa and the Caribbean, the police are worse. They're about to kill you.
When we went Ghana, every stop. Do we have to pay? That's what it was. It was like, do we have to pay? And because we was there fresh, I think that's the reason why we didn't have to pay the majority of the time, because we was with someone from the actual country.
Yeah.
You know,
that's how the thing goes. But even so,
but I think it can. Yeah, it works both ways. I think.
Who are you more scared of? Their police or
No. I'm just saying, because with the whole pay.
Well, over here they treat you like shit over here.
But when I was in Barbados,
me see people beat time.
Yeah, I see them.
Me see it on the TV. Do you know what I mean? But no.
No, but when I was in Barbados, and then I came too far down, so then I needed to go back that way. So then it said, don't do a right turn, but there was no one around.
And you done it? Did the police come straight away?
Straight away.
See? It's like they're waiting in the bush to jump out.
I don't know where they came from, and I was like, oh, sugar, you know, and then I just...
Did they find you?
No, I was like, oh, I just...
It was like, sorry.
Proper English accent. Yeah.
But sometimes that English accent
Really?
to them means cha-ching. Do you get what I mean?
But he did charge me. He let me go.
I've seen the most yardy people from here, yeah? Like people that put on an accent all the time when they're here. And we're in Jamaica and they're like, do we need tickets off the car?
What?
I thought you was going to save us with your
yada, yo, fam.
None of that.
Oh, that is funny.
Why are you even asking him for us to get out of the car as well?
Exactly. He didn't even ask. You're shocked. You're shocked.
It's hilarious because the English accent, when we want to tell English,
yeah.
I know, it's true. That's what I was just about to say. Saying there's no culture, this, that, and the other. But then when we get to other countries and we need it, we're like,
hello, excuse me.
Red passports showing them.
Yeah. It's black now.
Yeah, doesn't get us everywhere anymore.
Nah.
We still have to queue now.
I know, because of these bricks. Anyway, let's not talk about it. Culture.
That's our culture. Nah, but I like being English.
Yeah, culture is voting for, asking people to vote for something that they have no idea what it means.
What it even means.
And now they've put it. Have they put it down to 16 yet? They were saying they're going to put voting down to 16.
Oh yeah, probably. So more confused people.
Even more. Exactly. You're kidding. Imagine Khalil. I'm like, Lils, you have to vote. He's gonna be like, he don't even care. He's just fingering the paper, just the thing.
You know the reason I think that we didn't get taught about voting is that when you vote, you're treated differently when you apply for it.
Really?
Yeah. So if you don't vote, if you apply for a loan or something, it's there that you don't vote.
Oh yeah, that's
really?
yeah. It's your what is it? Your the lecture row, isn't it? That's what they use.
So
that's how they find you. That's how they know where you live. That's how they know.
You're not even valuable if you don't vote.
No, you're no one. You ain't even got.
I didn't vote for years, but then when I started realizing something, I was like, I better start voting.
So what, does voting affect your credit score? Really? That is. See, they're pushing you into.
If you're not on the lecture row, I don't even think they know.
Yeah, but if you're not on the lecture roll, that makes
but that's
sense.
your everything.
Yeah, but that makes sense because they're not going to know where you live. So then, of course, you're not going to have a high credit rating because you're a risk.
They still know where you
but
live,
in terms of
you're not involved.
In terms of the voting,
yeah.
I mean, anything is possible in this country. Like
they look at how much you're involved in the system, the movement of the system. They know there's loads of people here that are just doing their own thing, so they're like, you're not involved. What voting indicates to them is that you're involved in the whole movement of it all. Sounds crazy, isn't it?
I never used to be involved, till I moved to Romford, and then when I moved to Romford, so imagine I've lived loads of places, just get this move. As soon as I moved to Romford, and that was my permanent, and I was on a lecture row, everybody for the last 10 years found me. Yeah? It's not a joke. You know, and I've been imagine you live here, so you might have that catalogue. Boom, you move. They can't find you till you're on the electoral roll.
Wow.
And I didn't know that. Do you understand? As just someone just living and doing whatever. And then when I got on the electoral roll, I was like, now I'm like to my kids, listen, the electoral roll, you live clean because it will catch you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It'll catch you.
Trust me.
But this country, man, as much as you're saying, people want to come here because of the benefits and stuff like that. It's like people don't realize how rich they are in other countries. You know, yes, yes, it's not money.
Yeah.
But you have what you need.
You could just walk down the road and be relaxed.
Yeah.
Especially in the Caribbean.
Yeah, and here it's just
you could just go and pick the mango off of the tree and just eat.
But they're just seeing it as, we want more.
We all want more. That's the truth.
But we have what they want.
And they have what we want.
So happily swap. Country swap.
You know, if you're not content and you don't...
you have to, it's true.
I'm happy about that.
You're trying to search for this place and this feeling that doesn't exist. You know, a feeling that you felt when you was a child.
Yeah.
When you didn't have bills.
Okay, welcome to reality.
And you just relied on your parents, you know.
Yeah.
But that's when we can rely on God now. We have some of that's taken away. Yeah, we have to pay bills. There's things.
But a lot of the stress gets taken away
yeah,
because your worries and your burdens gets laid.
You know, it's your choice not to be a millionaire as well.
Well, this is what I'm starting to think, because this is my right, my birthright. You get me? All of this is our birthright.
HMRC do not want people in this country to be millionaires.
Watch them trying to catch us now, thinking that we're something we're not.
No, I'm just saying in terms of how.
I know who my father is.
I was going back.
Do you get me?
He said, because there says the government will be on his shoulders. Excuse me.
Yes, exactly.
But no, you know what? When I was saying before, in terms of like how they try and trap us as well, because you can have a 2-parent household that is earning, I think. Let's say you was earning 59,000 each, then you still get child benefit and stuff like that. But then you'd have a 1-parent household that's earning 62,000, but because it's over the 60,000 threshold, no child benefit for that person. I don't think that's wild.
So both of them could be getting 50-50?
15. So say it's 59, like literally underneath the mark. 59.
Oh,
59.
for them, yeah.
For your house, you've got that household income, but you're under. No one's above the 60.
So you still receive the benefits, everything, and then you get a single
if you have
mother
one person
62,
that's over.
3 grand more, where they've got almost 60 grand more. Wow.
Yeah.
England is mash up.
It's not. You got to understand how it works. And because it's been so easy, they've had to make things a bit more complicated. Like look, just like what you're doing. There's so many people that want to do their podcast, but they just don't get to doing it. So there's some things that, like, when you get to actually doing the things you want to do, you realise, do you know what, this place isn't so bad because I've got activities that I enjoy. If it's always to do leisure, then you're going to say it's kind of dead, isn't it? You know what I mean? Because we haven't got that much sun. You know what I mean? But if you're about your business, it's one of the best places to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we go to these other places and build the future, isn't it? Because
it's true.
there's no telling how big we could build the future, make change for everybody. One person, like. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's how you...
Yeah. No, it's true. They're not going to stop me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not about to run
I love you, you know. Come on, blood. Come on. Like, you're damn right, blood. You're damn right, yeah. You're damn right, girl. Trust me. But yes, guys, wow.
Yeah, so culture.
Culture is a lot, guys.
And we didn't even go where we wanted to go.
Yeah, we did it. But it's a good...
So, until next time.